know, it's the time of year we ran the story where a vacuum cleaner salesman who lost some money news. It is, of course, billionaire inventor Sir James Dyson, who loves this country so much that he moved his headquarters away to Singapore. He says that he's lost £500 million of his own money on an abandoned project to build a groundbreaking electric car. Dyson's eponymous technology company established a Dyson's automotive division with 500 staff and a commitment to invest 2.5 billion into technology, including the electric car project. As you can look at the picture there, it looks like it's probably powered by a vacuum cleaner engine. Development had begun in 2014, but in October last year, Dyson scrapped plans for the car, which had been due to launch in 2021 because he didn't feel the project was commercially viable. Dyson and his family topped this year's Sunday Times rich list with an estimated net worth of £16.2 billion, which is an increase of 3.6 billion from 2019, as well as confirming that he'd lost £500 million, which is 500 million, on the abandoned scheme. Dyson said that the 7-speed SUV codename N526, which trips off the tongue very well, had a 600-mile range and could achieve 0 to 62 in 4.8 seconds with a top speed of 125 miles an hour. Surprising that, because it does look like a brick. Speaking about the economics of the project, Dyson said, I don't have a fleet. I've got to make a profit on each car, or I jeopardize the whole company. In the end, it was too risky. So there you go. Dyson and his vacuum cleaner. But then they're just like scaled up C5 Sinclairs.
Well, yeah, effectively. And as I was going to say, if it had, maybe it would have been successful if a South African billionaire had invested in it and thrown a couple of rocks at it. That
Out the window.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, look at that. And smashed it. I don't have a violin small enough to play for how much I care about Mr. Dyson and his abandonment of Britain. Although, weirdly, he owns a lot of Britain. He is a big land purchaser in the UK, despite the fact he doesn't want to give anybody a job here. And I was going around saying, well, you know, the guy's going to have no legacy. Nobody's ever going to build a statue to him, are they? Remember what a philanthropist he was. But then currently nobody really wants to have a statue anyway. So maybe we should just forget the whole thing about statues. But yeah, there it is. There we go. And that's what's sort of happening to Mr. Dyson's car. So that is our roundup of the 2019-2020 car news, as was covered by Car-Boyz. We've got some new